Hello everyone and welcome to my September book haul. I bought a lot of books this month. Bought probably too many books this month. Not all of them have arrived yet, so I'm just gonna show you the ones that I have with me right now. Not gonna tell you what the plot is because I haven't read any of them. I'll just give you a brief description and then move on because there's a lot of books to go through today. That's too many. This isn't the first book I bought this month, but I just want to get it out of the way first because it's big and otherwise it'll just be in my way of everything else. And that is The Little Prince pop-up version by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. This is a pop-up version of the book, as you can see, and it's very pretty and I loved it, and I probably shouldn't have bought it because it cost way too much. If you don't know the story of The Little Prince, it's about a pilot who gets stranded and he meets a little boy and he's a prince, so it's just all about the little boy, and it's a very good story and it's very short, so I think you should read it too. The next books I'm going to talk about are the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. I currently have with me Throne of Glass, Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows. I have ordered Crown of Midnight and the Assassin's Blade, but they haven't arrived yet, so yeah, this one I got from Elizabeth's bookstore. It's in the city. As far as I can tell, it's never been opened, but it's just got like a tiny little dent there. Can you see it? So yeah, so because someone else didn't want it, I got it for cheaper. And then these ones were really cheap on the book depository as well. I haven't read any of them. I'm waiting for Crown of Midnight because if it's as good as everyone says it is, I'm going to want to read Crown of Midnight straight away. And it's not here yet. The next book I'm going to show you today is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I've heard good things about this on BookTube and Goodreads. Bookmarks. Okay. This book is about two different blood types. So there's red and there's silver, and there is a red girl who seems to have silver blood. But I don't actually know much more than that. Next we have Anna and the French Kiss. I have heard so many things about this. It has been personally recommended to me, which not a lot of books are because I don't know that many people that read. So this one was personally recommended to me, so I thought, why the hell not? I picked it up. I haven't bought Lola and the Boy Next Door or Isla and the Happily Ever After yet. I'm going to see if I like this one first. Next up is a book that was also in my TBR for this month. It is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I am just over halfway through this book. I haven't finished it yet because I've had a lot of reading for uni that I've been doing instead, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And it's hard to explain. It's a post-apocalyptic world for the most part. There's been a deadly, I think they said it was a swine flu, so there's been a deadly swine flu and it's wiped out most of the population. And it follows Kirsten, who is a member of the Travelling Symphony, and they go around, they perform music and Shakespeare for all the communities they visit. And yeah, it's a very good book so far, and I'm really looking forward to finishing it, and I'll hopefully have that done by Sunday, and I will film a review video for it because I do really want to talk about this book. Next book is Black Iris by Leah Rader. I don't know that much about this book, but I do know it's LGBT+, and it's got a really pretty cover, which is why I bought it. I think this is a book that I will review, so when I do read it, I will review it. But other than that, I don't know yet, but it looks pretty, and yeah, pretty. So next book is Tell the Wolves I'm Home by Carol Rivka Brunt. This book is about June, who is an introvert, and she really only gets along with her uncle. And then her uncle dies of AIDS and she finds a friend in a boy called Toby, and that's all I know, but it looks really good and it was really cheap, which is why I bought it. So next up is a book that I'm very, very excited for, but I've told myself I'm not going to open it up until I finish Station 11, and that is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. And this book, oh, look at this cover. Look at the cover, look at the cover, look at the cover. It's so pretty. I mean, it's not much underneath it, but isn't it pretty? I bought it in hardcover because it's not in paperback yet, but I'll forgive it. This book is about Alex, who is schizophrenic, and she meets this boy and she has to figure out if he's real or if she just made him up. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I've seen good reviews about it on Goodreads. I haven't seen it much on BookTube, So yeah, hopefully that'll change. I'm really looking forward to reading this, and I will review it for you. Getting there. We're getting there. The next book is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I have already read this, as you can probably tell by all the tabbies here. This book I read at the start of the month, and yeah, I love this book. I'm not going to do a review on it because I don't really know what to say without spoiling it, and I don't like doing spoiler reviews. So yeah, so this book was really good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and this is not a wrap up, so why am I telling you? Why am I telling you this? Yeah, I bought this book. I wanted it since it came out, so I bought it and I read it and it's good. The next up we have Talon by Julie Kagawa. This book I saw on someone's booktube. I can't remember who it is, so on the off chance that you are viewing this, please let me know if it was on your bookshelf. This book is about a dragon who is disguised as a human, and there's wars, and it's got like a really, like, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's like bumpy. It's got a bumpy cover, it looks really cool, and I am looking forward to reading it eventually. As an offside, uni finishes at the end of October. I have no exams, so November, December, January, February, hopefully I'm just gonna read and watch Netflix. But okay, next up, Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. This book is about Emmy, and she is something in Hollywood, and she is looking after her brother's house, and he says something extraordinary has to happen here, and she's like, okay, but she finds something that happens. I'm really looking forward to reading this. The cover is really pretty, and I've heard good things about it on the everywheres. When? Oh, 5. There's 5 left. Oh. Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng is the next one. This book is about Lydia, who is part of a Chinese American family, and she's basically like the star child, and then she drowns, and then, oh, I don't know, stuff happens. It kind of reminds me of The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, if you've ever read that. I haven't read this yet, but I am really looking forward to doing so. Yeah, pretty much it. What do I say in these if I'm not gonna like do a thing? Like, I don't know what these books are about. I haven't read them. Ugh. This particular book I ordered probably the first. So before all the books in my book haul last month, I ordered this book first, and it never came. And it was, I was emailing the book depository, like, just back and forth, like, it's not here, can you tell me why it hasn't been shipped out yet? Oh, it's definitely been shipped out. Anyway, they sent me out a replacement copy, and that copy came within the week, and then 2 days later, the original copy arrived. So they said I could keep it, and I gave it to my dad for Father's Day. So I have a copy of this, my dad has a copy of this. It's The Martian by Andy Weir. If you haven't heard about it, it's about Mark Watney, who is part of an expedition to Mars, and then something happens and they all have to evacuate, and he's left behind. So it's like his journey, diary stuff. What happens to him when he's left on Mars. I haven't started it yet. It does come out as a movie in October. There is a bookmark in there as well. Why don't I put these bookmarks away? Anyway, yeah, my dad did take it to, my parents are on holidays in Thailand, and my dad took it with him. I don't know if he started reading it yet, but I'll have to ask him about it when he gets home. And yeah, that's that. This is the last novel that I have for this month. It is Never Always Sometimes by Addie Olsed. This book is about 2 high school friends, Dave and Julia, and before they started high school they made a list of things that they would never ever do during high school, and then they get to their senior year and they're like, why not do everything on the list? And yeah, I have had mixed reviews about it. I'm looking forward to reading it. I hope it is good, but I won't know until I read it. So there is that. Now we have some graphic novels. Yeah. Woo. First up we have Penguins with People Problems by Mary Laura Philpott. I thought this was going to be like an actual graphic novel, but it's just like little doodles with like little captions to go with them, telling you all about these penguins. And they have people problems. I am a person, and I can so relate to these these penguins. Mary-Laura Philpott has a Tumblr where she publishes these. It is called therandompenguins.com. I'll leave the link in the box below. And the last one for this book haul arrived yesterday. It is Nimona by Noel Stevenson. This is a graphic novel, and it's pretty thick. It's a graphic novel about Nimona, who is the shape-shifting sidekick of a supervillain. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. I've heard really good things about it all over the place, and I'm hoping it is gonna be good. That is it for today's book haul. Like I said, not all of the books I've ordered have arrived yet, so I will be doing another one next month. But starting tomorrow, I'm on a book buying ban because I don't have money. So yes. So next month will probably be the last book haul you see from me for a while. And make sure you subscribe and like and comment and do all of that stuff, and have a nice day. Bye!